Hello everybody, I'm coming back here with a quick video because I forgot to do at the end of my last video what I told somebody I would do, which is how I used to make boxes when I couldn't find a place that actually sold them. Random 5697, who's a Packers fan there, real good kid if you want to check out his channel, very friendly guy, I really like him a lot. This is for you, buddy. What I would do is I would get a great big piece of cardboard and I would measure out a square as how big I wanted the floor of the box to be, which obviously you can use like top loaders or whatever, you know, if it's going to be penny sleeves that you're going to, penny sleeve cards you're going to put in here. It might be a little narrower, top loaders a little bit wider, depending on how many columns, but always leave a little bit of space too in between each side of the card. You know, for instance, if you put two top loaders down to try and figure out your, you know, how wide you wanted to make the floor, you know, spread those top loaders out a little bit, leave space for a column and a little bit of room to breathe on each side. But you would draw out your square, how long you wanted to make the box, draw out that square for that floor plan, and then after you've got that floor plan done, based on the type of cards you're going to put in the box, whether they're penny sleeves, top loaders, one touch, or even graded cards, you would measure how tall you want that box to be. So once you decide what the box is going to be used for, then, and you decide, well, it's going to be a top loader, so it needs to be, I don't know, let's just say 5 inches tall, so the lid, you know, won't be pressing down on the cards real bad. That's where a column comes in real handy too, which is I always added. I always made a 2-row box with a really nice thick column, to that way I could stack boxes and I knew that those cards were, you know, weren't getting crushed. But then you draw your sidewalls, which you want to be a little bit taller than your penny sleeve, or taller than your top loader, or taller than your one touch, or taller than your graded cards, so they're inside the box. Draw your sidewalls out after you've made that measurement. Then you can cut the box out, simply bend it at the lines, and then tape up the sides. And then you've got a box. Put your column in the middle of it. It's just that simple, really. I used to make a ton of these, and they actually work and lasted a lot longer than the boxes I buy now. I always made the lid last because the lid needs to be a little bit bigger so it fits on top of the box you just made. So after I made the box, I would flip the box upside down on another piece of cardboard, trace around it, and then I would add an extra 2-inch lip like I did for the bottom, so I would have sides to that lid, and then cut it out, and then fold it in, and then tape the corners up, and voila, I would have my lid. So there you go, brother. I hope that helps out in some way. I know it's not a good thing when you don't have an LCS around you and you're struggling storing your cards well. We invest a lot of money into these things, and you know you ought to take care of them as well as you can. You know. But I hope that helps, buddy. If it helps anybody else too, that's awesome. Random 5697, that was for you, buddy. Other than that, I'll be back with another video real soon. Thank you guys, and out.